everybody. We're back again, Zoomer Times, and we're doing our TV interview with our good-looking broker. You know, when I look at him, I think he's a movie star and an actor, but then you see he's a broker. I think that's why people like to deal with him, because he's so attractive. But it's Anthony Anthony Kulp, and he's been a very successful real estate broker. So welcome to our show, Anthony.
Thanks for having me.
Okay, well, one thing I'm doing now, because it's the holiday, I've asked everybody to just think about something that's really special in your life, something that it could have been years ago, it could be now, something you want to share with someone. It could just be, you know, just take a minute or two. I've done some of mine before, and I can do something else while you're on, but just tell us, because you've lived a very interesting life. What is something that's really been special in your life you'd like to share?
Well, I mean, the first thing I can think of is that in my family, we haven't had any major crisis. We haven't had anybody have cancer, you know, very bad. You know, we haven't had any sudden deaths or anything like that. So we've been very lucky that way.
Absolutely. I mean, I guess I can say the same thing when I think about that there are people. I just had a friend who's in Colorado, and her son's 52, and he didn't answer his phone for 2 days, and he died of a heart attack. They found him in his apartment. So it's that kind of stuff. You haven't had it, and I haven't had it. We're very lucky.
Yeah, I know people with lost children. It's horrible. They really never get over it.
No, and you know, the holidays are here now, and I know that people are coming down. Are a lot of people coming down from up north now the way they used to?
No, no. You see a few Canadians come down. But no, people aren't traveling. People aren't coming down. The beaches, yesterday was a beautiful beach day, and it wasn't that full. I was up there walking, you know, typically would have been packed with people. But, and I think most of the people were there were either they already own a home here as a second home, or they live here.
Yeah, and I guess the weather has not been that cold yet either, right? When it gets into the 20s, 10s, they're going to come down.
We'll see. I don't know. We'll see.
Oh, I think they will.
I think people are going to have a false sense of security because now they're saying vaccine, vaccine, vaccine.
Right.
Realize that if you're healthy, you may not get inoculated till May. Maybe.
Right.
So.
Yeah, no, that's a good point. But so I wanted to talk because in your advertising, you have a couple of condos. I'll just put this up. This is Anthony Kulp, and you've gotten your December issue, he's on page 15. Talk about some of those condos. Are they typical? And just walk us through one as though I'm a buyer. What would it be like?
Well, first thing, when somebody comes down, what do you like to do? Do you like the beach? Do you like to entertain? You know, and that really sets me on the right path to know the size of the condominium they want and the location. So if somebody likes the beach, of course, we're going to look up by the beach. If somebody likes to entertain, we're going to look a little further from the beach where condos are a little larger, have a little more square footage. If it's a second home, then, and they really don't care about location, then a smaller condo will work for them. But once you move here year round, and especially if you're downsizing from a single family home, you need some space. You need space and you need bright, because a bright condominium will feel much larger.
And of course, how about now these? One has a view. Do they both have views? I don't remember.
Palm Air, where I sell a lot of condominiums, and Palm Air, pretty much all the units look out over one of the 3 golf courses.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and they're very large unit. The 1 bedroom in there, I think, is 1,000 square feet.
Really?
Almost 1,100, right? And the 2 bedrooms, they start around 1,200 and go all the way to 1,400, and then we have 3 bedrooms that go almost to 2,000.
And what are the prices? What's the least expensive? Someone listening now, they want to get in the 1
bedroom, if it's original, start around 140. And a 3 bedroom, 2.5 bath that's completely redone could be listed around 325, 330. But we also have large single family homes here where you don't have any condo fee. and you know, they can go over $1 million.
Yeah, see, people don't know that, I don't think. They think of Palmyra as a condo
Right, right,
situation.
right. We have single
And
family
the
homes.
yeah, and the one thing that made it very famous, because I remembered attending the big shows that used to go, because you have big entertainment centers. Are they still, they're not open now, are they? They're not doing anything
No, no. Pompano has a lot of entertainment in several different areas. They just built a new theater at Atlantic and Dixie. Um, they have art gallery there, but the everything is closed right now. And you know, a lot of people who attend these functions are, you know, older people, and you know, they're the worst group to get together.
now. Yeah. But going back to the entertainment center, it did make it famous because you had so many great stars. Do you know how many seats are in that center?
Well, originally they had a larger clubhouse just off of Power Line, right across from the Isle Casino.
Right.
Over the years, that has shrunken as they put more pools in and they built more buildings. But originally, they had a large pool, they had tennis courts, they had a spa, and some of that building they tore down and put up some like an office building. So we don't have as much entertainment in Palmer except for the Skolnick Center, which has a large group auditorium with a large stage. And they have shows and put on movies, but they won't be doing any of that this year.
Yeah, not December, but it'll probably start in maybe the spring.
I don't know. I have
But
a function.
that's
I
been a
have,
selling factor for you, hasn't it? The
oh,
kind of thing.
absolutely. We
Yeah,
also, I live in Palmer, but we also have a Publix right in Palmer. So you
you
don't even have
do.
to leave the community to go to Publix. Yeah.
I didn't know that. Inside the actual community?
Yeah. We have a
I
Publix. We have
wasn't.
a
I wasn't aware of
Skolnick.
that.
We have probably 6 or 7 miles of walking trails, if not more, around lakes and along the canal. Yeah, it's it. And you always
Well,
see people walking too.
mhm. And what is that special place where I usually drop magazines over where they have? Is it a recreation center or something over
The
to the
Skolnick,
one corner? That's
right?
the Skolnick Center.
Right. That's one of Pompano's city community centers.
Oh yeah, that's
They,
what. Oh, it's the Pompano Center.
they
And
always
you
have
know, yeah, and I just want everyone to know my guest is Anthony Kulp, and you can reach him if you're looking for any real estate, buying, selling, thinking about it, whatever it is. He's just a genius at what he does. I mean, he's helped more people. When I talk with people who said, well, I want to go there, but they don't allow my bets. I said, yeah, well, I've got someone who will help you do that. He really knows how to do it. So this is Anthony Culp. His number is 954-815-9048. Again, 954-815-9048. And Culp, the last name is Kulp. And you can actually go and it's Anthony. Well, that's his that's his email. I want you to get, what is your website? Should they go
on
to?
the website, real estate SOFL.com.
Right. Anthony, right, that's it. Anthony Real Estate, SOFL.com. Good. Senior real estate. And the one thing he has that a lot of people don't have, he really is a senior real estate specialist. He had to go and take courses to be that. And the reason is a lot of things people don't understand as a senior that you're going to need. Now, he's not going to take you to a townhouse with 2 stories if you're in your 70s or 80s. He's just going to know better. He's going to make sure that, these are located in close, as he said, well, Palmyra has a Publix, but he's going to ask you all the right questions. A lot of realtors who haven't been doing this for so long, they do it as a part-time job. That's not what Anthony does. This is a full-time job for him. He has so many friends. You must get a lot of referrals from your friends, Anthony.
Oh, most of them.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you do such a good job with that. And we talked before about dogs and pets, and it's not always easy, but if you
Yeah.
want to get, I mean, they do allow pets in Palmyra, don't they?
Some
Yes.
buildings do.
Oh,
17
really?
associations in Palm Air. So there's a couple associations that do allow pets. But, some people don't think they're entitled to an emotional support animal. And usually what I say to them, if you come home from a very stressful day and you sit down and pet your animal, does it lower your blood pressure? And if it does, which I'm sure that it does, then you're entitled to an emotional support animal because the animal has an effect on you, a healthy effect. So, and once you describe it like that, people start to understand.
Yes, that's so true. I mean, I know I'm affected, and you have a very stressful job, and I know you always have a wonderful dog, and
Yep.
and I'm sure it helps you too. It's there's something about pets that hard to describe, but the more, did you know that during this pandemic that most of the shelters have gotten rid of all their dogs,
I just
cats?
hope after this, people don't start putting them back in shelters.
Oh no, they can't do that. I would, that would be, I couldn't imagine. Well, you and I love our pets, so you think people could just turn them away?
Sometimes it's in the best benefit of the pet because if they're going to be gone 12 hours a day, then, that maybe there is somebody better out there for that animal.
But Anthony, I've heard now that a lot of offices are going to start to let people have their pets.
We'll see. I mean, things are changing. I think the biggest thing you're going to see is nursing homes and retirement communities are going to change. I was listening to NPR the other day, and they were saying the same thing. They'd rather see small group homes of 4 to 6 people with traveling nurses and traveling doctors than putting everybody in a big building where everybody's going into a large cafeteria together. You have one nurse or doctor going from room to room to room. And it's just nursing homes just from the very beginning have never been good with treating infections. If they get the flu travels through a nursing home rather quickly. So I think we're going to see a lot of things changing. And then
I agree.
people forget. Until 4 or 5 years and everybody forgets. And this is.
No, I don't. Well, maybe, yeah, but I think it has made a big difference. Also, I want to talk about that wonderful casino across the street. Are people still going to the casino? Is it open?
From what I understand, they are. I haven't been in there, but they have a lot of plexiglass up, separating people. And, they're doing their best to keep their people working and to entertain people in a safe manner. The development, it's 230 acres. They've put off the development for a little while. But I'm sure in the summer it'll get started.
Yeah, well, that's also made it, Palmyra has been like a center there for so many things
Right.
that even if you don't have a car, you're pretty good shape there.
Yeah.
You could walk to everything. You walk across the street. You have restaurants. You have a lot of things. It is a great location. How old is Palmyra about?
Palm Air was originally 5 golf courses, and a developer came down from Philadelphia and saw it and thought, wow, this is a great place to build condominiums. Now, you have to remember in the early 60s, people didn't even know what a condominium was. I mean, it was looked at as substandard or second home living. And the thing I'm confused about, they built this community for primarily second homes. Yet all the units are very large with walk-in closets. And when they came up with the conception of this, they were building 3-bedroom, 2-bath, 2.5 condos that were 1,700 square feet. When at the time, an average home was maybe 3 bedrooms, 1 bath, 1,200 square feet. So they were really ahead of their time. And there's not many people around anymore that I can pick their brain to find out why they came up with this, idea, because they could have built a lot more smaller condos in the same space. But now it has become people's primary residence, and it feels like a home. A lot of condominiums feel like a place to stay. These feel like homes.
I agree. You're very smart. So you have it all figured out, and that's what makes you a good sales representative, because you can say that to people. And a lot of people do come down still for second homes, but I think they now have it in their brain. Well, is it going to be good enough for me to live here? on a full-time basis, and
Well,
then go up north for my second home.
yeah, I have people moving here from California, from New York. They're moving up from Miami. They're moving down from Boca and West Palm. It's just, the hot place right now where you can get a large condominium for a rather low price, $1 per square foot.
Right. Yeah, you said about that one bedroom, which is like 140.
I just sold one that was renovated for 153.
Really?
Yeah, beautiful. All impact windows, renovated kitchen, bathrooms, and I think the condo fee on that is less than $400 a month.
Wow. And that condo fee is that's pretty low, because that's the one thing, as people start getting larger condos, they have to pay more. But when you think of it, everyone who knows have been in a home, you have a swimming pool, you have anything, you're going to have to write a check every month.
Right, this condo fee covers water, sewer, trash, all the exterior maintenance, amenities, pool, sauna, clubhouse, all of the roads, parking lots. So all you have to pay is your electric, and a lot of them come with internet, cable and internet. So, but if
Really?
it doesn't, all of them at least give you basic cable. So you pay your electric, your insurance, and anything over basic cable. When I had a house, I paid for water, sewer, trash, sprinkler guy, lawn guy, insect guy, landscaper. That alone was almost my same as my condo fee. Now I get all taken care of.
Right, it's like $1,000 a month or something for all that, and then you have to manage those people.
Right, right.
People don't even think. I always have that. I have friends that complain they didn't come. They were supposed to come. I waited all day. They didn't, But now, what in the inside of your condo, you are responsible for certain things, right?
Yeah.
I mean, what?
I live in a twin home, so I'm connected to another home. I have, and it's rather large. It's over 2,000 square feet, 3 bedrooms, 2 baths. And I only have to maintain the inside. Now I upgraded to impact windows, which I paid for, but the condominium pays my water, sewer, trash, basic cable, all the exterior landscaping they take care of. Now I can add to it, but if I put too much in, then I'm responsible to maintain it. They collect money for reserves, they paint the houses, they do the roofs. I don't have to worry. I mean, everything's taken care of for me.
Yeah. It's always been the whole word condo used to be condo condoms. They got that mixed up at the very beginning too. It was a big joke about that, but and there are a lot of people who have made good friends. It's you should know who's next door when you live in a condo, and because if they're nice, it is like having a buddy. It's like having a friend. If you need help, they're right there. You can do something with them, and it's very, very important. So the other thing is, how about children? Now, what's the age at Palmyra? Is it all ages or just seniors?
Well, there is all ages. Most of the people that you see are 55 plus because they're not working, so they're outside walking and exercising. And there are young families here, but typically once the children come 5, 6 years old, they want to get them in a townhouse or a single family home where it's more conducive to the lifestyle that they're looking for.
So it isn't limited. People can have young people living there.
Oh yeah, it's not a 55 plus community, all ages.
Well, that's important that people don't realize that, I think, because there's so many of them all around. And so for those of you looking to buy, sell something that you have, you want to move there, you want to move somewhere else, please call Anthony Michael Kulp. His phone number is 954-815-9048. And we call it Buy Smart, Sell Smart, and Live Well. That's really what he's famous for. He's really a very, very smart. He was in the construction business before. So if you are into a new home, or let's say it's a resale, and he'll pick up if there's mold, if there's things, and he'll tell you about that, and then he'll help you through it. He's not a real estate agent who's just going to say, here, you like it, sign the contract, goodbye. He's going to stick with you. He's going to make sure that you're happy, that everything works well, because that's how he'll get referrals too. And it's just his nature. It's the way he is anyway. By the way, I know that Dan is listening too. I got to see a movie last night called Prom. Don't miss it. It's Meryl Streep, and it's really well done, heartbreaking, beautiful. I think it's going to win an Academy Award, so I'm just saying it to both of you guys. You'll appreciate it a lot.
I heard about a movie, or is it a play that has been
It's a
filmed?
movie.
Oh, okay.
It's a Meryl Streep, yeah, and Nicole Kidman, and the other guy who's on the late night television. What's his name? He's a little chubby. He's so cute. Can't remember it now.
Oh, I mean,
Anyway,
with the English accent?
no, he's not in English. No, it's not English. Oh, I don't think it's English. No, you have an English accent? Maybe. No, but anyway, he's really wonderful, and it's very, very emotional. You'll love it. So anyway, with that, Anthony, I know you have to go. We thank you very much for being on our show. And wait, he just told me it's James Corden. Yes, James Corden. Thank you, Dan. James Corden is what you said. Yeah, it's fabulous. You'll want to see it when it comes out. But we saw it on Netflix Saturday night. Really beautiful. I'm going to feature it actually on the cover in January, I think. I was very, very impressed with it. You know, you look at Meryl Streep and you say, it's not possible. This woman dances, sings, you know, she's just great. Anyway, have a great holiday. Merry Christmas, and be safe, and we'll talk to you soon.
All right. Have a happy holiday. You too, Dan. I know
Okay.
everybody can't see Dan, but he's there.
All right, everybody. Goodbye. We'll be back.